So this is part 6 of our homeschool book decluttering project. And in this part, hopefully the last part, I will tackle this last row. And this is history and world history, president's books. And I'm also going to get these books, but I'm not going to touch these books because they're all the horrible books that my son wants to keep, and like easy reader Shakespeare and photo albums. And in the previous videos, I tackled science and American history and government, technology and chemistry, English, and then math, art, music, and philosophy, Christmas, and other holiday books, and miscellaneous books. So the goal for this project was to get one of these spaces cleared out, and I think I'm going to achieve that goal because I've done a good job. And right now, the stack of either get rid of or donate is very big. I'm very happy with this. And at the end, I'm going to go through and decide whether I'm just going to get rid of the book or put it in storage. And the problem with getting rid of it is my children always have a say whether they disagree. So if I'm going to get rid of a book, my kids can always pull it out if they choose. And they do that a lot, especially my son. He pulls a lot of books out of the get rid of pile. So I'm going to probably make some difficult decisions when I go through this stack. But for now, I'm going to pause the video and pull out this row here. Okay, I'm back. So here are all the books pulled off the shelves, and I also grabbed those two little rows on the top shelf. So I'm just going to start going through this. Revolutionary War. I think I just need to see how many books we have on the Revolutionary War. But just a couple years ago, I bought this massive pack of these Cornerstones of Freedom books on almost every history topic. So I got to make a decision there. Can't You Make Them Behave? King George. Again, we've never read this one. I'm not sure. Paul Revere's Ride. This one's pretty short. I don't like getting rid of these. American Revolution, we love this one. We use this for our homeschool. French and Indian War. I don't think we have any other books on the French and Indian War, so this one might as well. Pink and Say, this book was absolutely incredible. This is one of our favorite books. This is about the American Revolution. Oh, sorry, about the Civil War. Beautiful book. We love Patricia Polacco. This is a cute book. I like the way these are presented. Confederate States of America, the Civil War, these are really good. I'm going to put these books into storage. We've never used them. Same with this Civil War scrapbook. It's quite an investment to read that. I think this one looks a little more fun to read. It's a big book with lots of pictures. Yeah, so I'm going to keep that one. Clara Barton. If You Lived at the Time of Civil War, I think I'm going to put that one to storage. Gettysburg. Henry's Freedom Box. This is a really good book. The Surrender at Appomattox. Peter the Great. Okay, I love all these books by Diane Stanley. I'm going to keep those. This book is really great. Politics and Leadership. Encyclopedia of the United States at War. The Soldier's Life. This book we really enjoyed. This book goes war by war and kind of talks about what they wore, what they had. America's 10 Greatest Battles. I think that book might get some use. Molly Pitcher. Valley Forge. Lexington and Concord Crossing the Delaware. Paul Revere's Ride. I think this is just the poem, illustrated poem, which is really nice. American History, Revolutionary War. We don't need to keep that on the shelf. We didn't end up reading many Jean Fried's books, unfortunately. Emancipation Proclamation, Slavery in America. I don't think we have any other books by Frederick Douglass. I think this is worth keeping on the shelf. This is a beautiful book. Days of Jubilee. World War I, World War II. This is Japanese Internment, definitely keep. Okay, this one's a storage. This is storage. I hope I can make some good progress on this section. Battle of the Midway. I'm going to say storage. It's very specific. Pearl Harbor. Really like that book. World War II. That's an easy, cute read. World War II. This is a good one. I love these Magic Treehouse backtrackers. They're geared towards a older crowd than the Magic Treehouse books, and they do a good job of discussing the topic. This is another cute book. Vietnam War. This is like a choose your own adventure. Oh no, it's not. This is the This is just profiles. Okay, no, we really like this one. And then this is one we used when my son was studying the Vietnam War in 3rd grade, believe it or not. The war in Afghanistan. That's a keep. Persian Gulf War. Okay, so I don't have any other books on these topics. So I can't exactly get rid of them because then we'll have no books on these topics. And I can't not have a book on a topic. That's just crazy, right? Okay, school. This is such a beautiful book. I kind of want to just read this. This is like the history of school, public school. This is a book by Richard Dawkins, which I bought for myself. But then I realized this is like a YA book. So, Care and Feeding of a Pet Black Hole. I don't know about this book. I think this is a storage for me. We never ended up reading that. John F. Kennedy. My son loves John F. Kennedy. And I'm not sure we have too many books on Woodrow Wilson, Richard Nixon, Barack Obama. We'll probably have thousands on him. Another book on Benjamin Franklin. Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford. This book, again, I bought for myself, but then I realized it was a bit young adulty, so put it with the kid stuff. This is a young adult reader version of Endurance, which I read the actual book, and I loved it, so I bought the young readers edition. The kids, I don't know if they're old enough yet for it. It's ages 8 to 12, so. And then same thing with this one. This is an old Elon Musk biography. There's Walter Isaacson wrote a newer one that's really good. But it was good. It was a good book, so I don't know if I'm ready to get rid of it. Same thing with this one, Misty Copeland's Young Readers Edition. Hidden Figures, Young Reader Edition. Every time I read a good book and I found a Young Readers Edition, I would buy it. This looks really cute, actually. I think I want to keep that one. Oil spills. Oh, this book has such a history with us. When we were homeschooling, when the kids were really little, we got really into this book and the concept of oil spills, and we did all these projects to see if the kids could clean up an oil spill, and it was really fun, and we've held onto that book for sentimental reasons. I think a lot of these books are sentimental hold-ons. My son keeps pulling these out of the donation bin. Corn. I don't know. Special effects. It's kind of cool. Cockroach robots. I don't know. I really don't know if I want these. I kind of want to get rid of these. I don't know. I really don't think we need these books. And then these are all like old math books that my son really enjoyed these stories. Even though he's going into 6th grade, he really, really loved these like math stories. And he just wants to hold on to them for sentimental reasons. And then these books, again, I don't like the way that they're presented. It's not very useful to me. And I kind of want to put all these in storage because the kids will not get rid of them. And they don't want to read them. And then this one, I think I'm going to take for myself because cooking science is something I want to get into. Okay, It Happened in the White House. We never ended up reading this book, but maybe we should. That looks fun. Kid Presidents. Books are about to fall, I think. Kid Presidents is interesting. I like this series. Rutherford B. Hayes. These are poems. We like this one a lot. So You Want to Be President. We love that. If Walls Could Talk. So we got really into presidents' books. We got really obsessed with these. This is a very, very young, for very young children, but it's funny and my son really likes it. So I think I'm going to put this in storage. I Grew Up to Be President. This is a little creepy, but we did go through this book. Wacky White House Pets. Cute book. We love that. Aaron and Alexander. We like that one. Theodore Roosevelt. I think I need to figure out how many books we have on each president. Oh, this one's cute. We love this one. That's a definite keep. And John F. Kennedy we love. More John F. Kennedy. Dwight D. Eisenhower. I think we like this book. Oh, this is David Adler. He's a good author. We like this book. This is a good one. No, this book was good. We were all in Annie last year, and we read this book because this is part of the story, FDR's election, and he was actually a character in Annie. So my kids like this one. Taft, we like that one. This is Alice, Theodore Roosevelt's daughter. Ladybird's Wildflowers. Oh, this is okay. This was nice, but I think it's not amazing. And then Eleanor. We never read this one. I'd like to read it. Hillary Clinton. Early Presence is a definite keep. Worst Friends. This one was really good. We read this book. My son was really into this. But I think I'm going to put into storage because I've been putting all the other books like that in storage. Votes for Women, People Who Changed America. Not sure yet. Miss Paul. This one was cute. Elizabeth. Amelia Earhart. I don't know if we care enough to read. I don't know. We never really got into Amelia Earhart. Helen Keller. This is a cute book. Great Women Who Changed the World. Kind of like this book. It's so cute. Abraham Lincoln. We got rid of so many Abraham Lincoln books. We used to have just an insane amount. This one we've never read. I'm going to put that one in storage. Do we need another one? I don't know. Show Me History, Abraham Lincoln. This is cute. I wonder if they'll ever read this. It's not very good. It's kind of dirty inside. This is great. This is just the Gettysburg Address. This is a good one to read. And then we really like To Dare Mighty Things. This is Theodore Roosevelt. No, wait. Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah. And then John F. Kennedy. We love John F. Kennedy. My son was kind of obsessed with him. Okay, now some other early Islamic civilizations and African kingdoms. I don't think we ever got to this. This is 4th grade. And we never got to this. And then I bought a bunch of books to supplement it, which I really don't want to get rid of because we never read these, and it's by some of my favorite authors, including Diane Stanley. Dynasties of China. I think I want to keep that. I'm so into China. Hidden Army, Clay Soldiers. Oh, this is so cute. On the Run in Ancient China. We never got to this unit, which is so sad for me. More Japanese Army. Chinese Civilizations. We love the Magic School Bus. Goes to Ancient China, Imperial China. There's another book on Joan of Arc. Or not another one. I think this is the only one. I feel like my son's really into medieval history, so I think I might as well keep this. More Joan of Arc. Okay, these are super cute. I'm going to put this one in storage because I've tried getting rid of it and he will not. My son will not get rid of that. Medieval Europe I want to keep. Royal Rebels. Yeah, he'd want to keep that. Ancient China. Egypt. Historic interactive history adventure. That's kind of cool. Tut's Mummy. This is so many books on Egypt. Cleopatra. This is a great book. Oh, and this is a cool series I got. The Story of Mummies. Egypt. Wicked Rulers. This one we loved. Ancient Egypt. Miss Frizzle's Adventures. Mummies and Pyramids. Pyramid Builders. Oh, you won't believe how many books we used to have on ancient Egypt. This is nothing. Pompeii. Ancient Rome. Things about Rome. Civilizations of Rome. I need to make some decisions. Rome. Trojan Horse. We like that one. Ancient Greece. We really like this one. Oh, this is a newer one. This is an Eyewitness Ancient Greece. So these are really cool. Top worst things about ancient Greece, and then another fact tracker. Those are so informative. And then we have this book on Gilgamesh, and I found out there's a sequel to this, and I wish we have the sequel. And then of course World History Homework Guide. These ones I had when I was little, and they're very interesting, very, very interesting. This is the best book on Christopher Columbus that I've ever read for kids. So I love this one. This is a definite. We just reread this. My son was studying Christopher Columbus, and I wanted to give him another perspective based on what he was reading, because it was very similar to what was happening with the people that he met, and it was really good. American Colonist, Age of Exploration. These are so good. Age of Exploration. This is a really good book on exploration and conquest. I love this series. This is a storage. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to read these. I'm just going to put them into storage. That's a big chunk. Trail of Tears. This book was great. This book, another cute book about Middle Ages. I'm like, more magic. Miss Frizzle's Adventures, amazing. We love these fact trackers. We love these. Oh, Barbarians. This book was so informative. Stephen Kroll, such a great author. Inca Empire, Aztec Empire, Ancient Mayas. And then I used to have just a massive collection of Native American books, and we just got rid of so many. And I just kept some of the newer ones. So the Sioux, the Apache, earliest Americans. These books were so good because it just went from... This one is just really well presented. This I'm going to put into storage. Discovery Americas was amazing. Exploration of North America. Explorers. So you want to be an explorer. Nelson Mandela. Oh, I guess these are my civil rights books. I did really like all these Nelson Mandela books. This book is just unbelievable. This is about an astronaut who died in the, I want to say, the Challenger explosion. Yeah. I think he died in the explosion, and this book just makes me cry every time I read it. This book we actually read every year on Dr. King's birthday. It's just his speech. Rosa Parks, Heroes, Freedom Walkers. That's a good one for middle school to have. Ruby Bridges, this is the best book I have on her. Thurgood Marshall, Progressives, Struggle for Equal Rights. What a beautiful book by Russell Friedman. And Susan B. Anthony graphic novel. Okay, so I'm gonna go through one more time and put these on the shelves. And I think what I'm gonna do is put them by category. And if I have too many books on one topic, I'm just gonna make a very difficult decision. Okay, so the books are back on the shelf, and it really does not look like I made any progress at all. But I did clear that out. So maybe I can put some books here, just a few to clear up some space. So I just need to move things around, and my only goal was to have a big shelf, and I think I can probably make that work, especially if I stick some of the big thick books over there. Anyway, so mission accomplished. I am done with this challenge, and here is the massive stack of books that I'm going to put either into storage or declutter, get rid of, and then my kids will go through the box. When I am done with that, the get rid of ones, do the final say, and then maybe in a year or so we'll open up the storage box and decide we don't need any of it. So thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting me on this crazy homeschool book challenge.